Hey YouTube, it's Kristin. You're watching Chatterbox Budgets. Thank you so much for joining me for a video today. I hope everyone is doing well. It is Friday, September 30th, 2022. It's 10:32 p.m. here in Salt Lake City, Utah. And I am here to do my check-in for the 4th week of September, which will go from the 22nd through the 30th. And that will be done in the YNAB app. That's Do You Need a Budget? And we're just going to get started because there's a lot to go through. So on the 22nd, there's a transfer to my primary savings account of $1,535.58. That was from my main checking account. That was to transfer my paycheck from, well, basically, I think it was from the 22nd, over to my savings account that I use for my month ahead funds. And then Affirm, $27.85 out of the electronics category for my main checking account. That was the monthly payment for the loan I did for my Cricket wireless cell phone. There was a direct deposit of $1,535. Oh yeah, that's right there. $1,535.58 went to the ready to assign category in my main checking account. So yes, my paycheck was deposited, then I transferred to my savings account. Yeah, sorry, I don't know why I didn't realize that when I was looking at it. It's been a very long week. Okay, so then on the 23rd, we have Affirm $184.64 for electronics on my main checking account. That was the payment for my Best Buy loan for my new computer and a bunch of other stuff that I got. That's the first payment I've made on those, and so this one has an APR. I can't remember how much it is, but the other one does not, so I'll be paying this one off first. But for right now, we're just doing the monthly payments until I start getting overtime, and then I can get it paid off as quickly as possible. And I have to apologize. I only had like 2 hours of sleep last night, and I did have a nap earlier, but I don't think it necessarily did any good. So I am going to be getting a little fatigued, and when I get fatigued, my hearing issues and my speech impediment start to really start to be a little bit more noticeable, so I apologize in advance, but I want to get this done tonight because I do need to budget for October, and it will just be easier if this is already taken care of. Okay, there's a transfer to Discover card of $108.58. That was a credit card payment for my main checking account. Transfer to Capital One MasterCard, $104.41. That was a credit card payment for my Capital One 360 checking account. Mind Your Own Business, $25 from gifts on my Venmo Cash App. That was a birthday present. Let's see. Netflix, $19.99 from the fees and charges category on my Discover card. And then there were 2 contributions to my HSA. Each of them were $57.69. One was from me and one was from my employer. And I'm not going through the totals because I don't think it really matters. On the 24th, Amazon.com, $255.47 for clothing. I ordered some, clothes. I got some more stuff for my capsule wardrobe. And transferred my Prime Visa card, $203.76. That was a credit card payment for my main checking account. Transferred to Capital One MasterCard, $190.86 for my Capital One 360 checking account. And in case you haven't heard this before, I do use my credit cards regularly. I have 4 that I rotate or use for different reasons, and I do pay them off weekly or more frequently depending on when the balances are or when the charges post. Anyway, so yeah. And then I've got a transfer to 360 checking for $122.97. And then, I don't know why that one. So Franklin Planner, that should have cleared already. Anyway, Franklin Planner, $64.80. There were 2 different transactions in here. I think I did one for the wrong amount or something had happened. Anyway, there should only be one. And then that was for planner supplies for 2023. Amazon.com, this is a split transaction. So let's see. So $43.92. So for clothing, it was $23.58, and then personal stuff was $20.34. I just ordered some stuff I needed. So okay, that's the 24th. On the 25th, we've got Franklin Planner, $117.81 from the shopping category on my Prime Visa card. Walmart grocery, this is a split transaction, $93.22. On my, let's go back. Okay, so food is $54.89. Household is $24.65. Personal stuff is $3.08, and pet stuff is $10.60. And that was on my Prime Visa card. I did switch which credit cards I use for which different things. So, and if you've heard my stories before about my Walmart grocery delivery, they delivered it to the wrong apartment again. So it was the one across from me, so I could see it from my front porch. I just went over. It was 8 o'clock in the morning. I just went over and grabbed everything, but it ended up, I had to go up the stairs, then carry everything down, and then bring up my stairs, and then go back down again. I had to make 4 or 5 trips. And with my asthma and my allergies, and by the time I got done, I was not a happy camper. So I complained to Walmart, of course, because that's, might as well let them know there was a problem. They gave me a $10 credit for my next order, and then I also changed the tip so that it was only $4 instead of being $14. And yeah. But I did realize after that I can request a signature for delivery, so I will be doing that in the future. May still have issues, and I apologize to my neighbors when I met them the other day that they may get a knock on their door at 8 o'clock in the morning on a random day. But I think that might help, because maybe that'll help the person who's delivering it pay a little bit more attention to the building number, or the building letter, I should say. Okay, the 26th, we've got a transfer to my main checking account of $3,194.96. That came from my primary savings account. So that was my paychecks from September. I was just moving them over to my main checking account so they would be ready for paying everything in October. And then there's a transfer to my main checking of $104.14 from my side checking account. That was just to cover some of the costs that I had used my credit cards for out of my envelopes, digital envelopes. And then transfer to my Venmo Cash App, $25. That was a payment, not a payment, but that was to replace the $25 I used for the gift. And that was my main checking account. Transfer to Discover Card, $19.99. That was for my main checking account. That was a credit card payment. Audible, $16.03 for fees and charges on my Discover Card. Walmart grocery, $4. Gas and fuel, that was on my Prime Visa card, and that was for the delivery tip from the day before. And then 27th, we've got a transfer to my Prime Visa card for $374.45. That was a transfer on from my main checking account. That was just making that credit card payment. And then Prime BritBox, $7.50 from fees and charges on my Discover Card. And that's all for that day. And then for today, 28th, I'm sorry, today's the 30th, wow. Amazon.com, $21.60 for pet stuff. I think that was a straggler from my subscribe and save deliveries. I need to go back and fix it, but it was pet stuff. So I just have another one I might have to delete. I'll have to go back through. I reconciled, but I did not go through this with a fine tooth comb before I started recording because I forgot there were some issues. Velocity Fitness, $16.09 for fees and charges on my Discover Card. McDonald's, $10.68 for food on my Venmo Visa card. Amazon.com, $3.16 for pet stuff. And that was for the subscribe and save. And then the 29th, the Mind Your Own Business for $100 miscellaneous funds on my Venmo Cash App. That will be coming back, I think, next week. And then, so this is for today. So Target.com, $64.24 from self-care. I actually probably could have done it from personal care, but I don't think it really matters. That's on my Capital One MasterCard. I ordered 10 sets of the fake nails that I use. They were on a haul. I did a year ago, but I ordered more. I think I've only had to order them once since I did the order last October, but they're the best out of everyone I've tried. I like how they're a lot stronger. They're square. I just like how they look. And for some reason, I am not able to conquer the compulsion of chewing my fingernails, which is such a disgusting compulsion, and I know that. But with the nails on, it's not a problem. But I used to be able to grow my own nails out, and then for the last year, I think, I haven't been able to, and I don't know how. I've got some ideas, but anyway, Sizzler, $41.09 for food on my Venmo Visa card. I took my dad to lunch for his birthday. So it was my treat. Oh, I apologize. Walmart, $19.36 for miscellaneous funds on my Prime Visa card. I went and bought more blueberry muffin Kit Kats. I was there getting my flu shot and my third COVID booster shot, so my reward was Kit Kats. But I did put them in the freezer, and I'm going to be savoring them instead of eating like one a day. Okay. And then a transfer my Venmo Visa card for $10.68. That was a payment on my credit card. And I think that's everything. There are a bunch of transfers and stuff today, but they won't show on my account till tomorrow, and I just basically paid my credit card and stuff. So we'll go back to my budget, the actual budget itself. This should be pretty easy to do. This is why I wanted to do it today. So you'll see there's $3,059.53 ready to assign. There's going to be a little bit left over, so like the gas and fuel and stuff, I'll probably either transfer that back to the ready to assign category, or only transfer over enough to make it an even number. Anyway, so for scheduled expenses, we have $212.49 available for my loan payments. That is for, I'm not actually sure what that's for. I think I just double put the amount I needed for one of my loans in here twice. I'm not sure, but it doesn't really matter. It would just be in the ready to assign category anyway. So now I have the payment that comes out tomorrow already ready. And then rent, utilities, well, all my scheduled expenses were paid the way they're supposed to be. Unscheduled expenses, I have $38.61 left right now. So for food, nothing left. Gas and fuel has $11 left, and that's because of that delivery tip being changed. Since they took it to the wrong apartment and I only paid them $4, that left me $11 for gas. Household, $27.61 left. I'll probably use that to help cover the fingernails that I bought. Personal stuff and pet stuff, there's nothing left. And then irregular expenses, which are my sinking funds, my freedom funds. Let's see. So I spent $841.13 on clothes. Electronics was $37.52. That is... Oh, I'm sorry. That's the assigned category. I apologize. That's how much I assigned. I already had money in there because of a return last month. And then gifts, I spent $373.67. Some of that was for a birthday, some of that was for Boss's Day, and some of that was for a baby shower. And then home, I had a credit of $15.40 because I transferred money out of this category into a different one. And then pet care, we didn't spend anything on pet care, and there's nothing left in that. I took the money out of that account that I was going to use in September because I've already paid the premiums for my pet insurance for September, so they don't stop charging me, anyway, my pet insurance is paid through till the middle of October, so I won't start paying into the pet care fund to replace the insurance. Anyway, this isn't making sense. Yeah, that'll be in next month's budget. Okay, so self-care, I've spent $124.24. Shopping, I spent $340.63. I still have $2.54 left, and I'm not quite sure why, but that was probably my planner stuff for 2023. And then miscellaneous expenses, I assigned $192.44. I have $173.34 left available, and there will be $100 put back in that next week. So that'll be on another budget. And then for my contingency fund, which are my versions, the version of sinking fund, the emergency fund, I added $26.10. I have $500 available. HSA funds, which is my health savings account, I don't put anything in there as far as the contribution, because the HSA contributions go directly into that category. But I have $596.35 available. And then for my annual funds, I have $201.73 available. There's a payment due the 10th, I think, for one of my Google cloud storage accounts, and that's this one right here. So once that's paid, then I don't have to pay anything until December. And then credit card payments, I've just been making those as I go. So yeah. Okay, I think we're good on that part. I didn't want this video to be too long, especially since I can feel myself fading. I had to take an allergy pill. So, and they always make me sleepy. Okay, so let's go back to my accounts here real quick. Oops. Okay, so as of right now, in theory, I have $4,786.71 a total in all my accounts. So main checking has $3,421.58 available, which is the budget for, those are mostly the funds for October. Side checking has $43.09. That was what was left of my that'll go back to my ready to assign category. That doesn't matter. Okay, 360 checking has $266.43. Venmo Cash App has $189.32. Primary savings is $0. Secondary savings, which is those are my annual fees, it's $201.74. Capital One 360 savings has $500. My HSA account has $858.51. I'm not sure why that's less than the allowed or the assigned in the other screen, but whatever. And then Discover Card, I owe $39.62. I did make that payment right before I started recording this video. Prime Visa Card, I owe $549.01. I did make that payment before I started recording. Capital One MasterCard, $64.24. I didn't make that payment yet because it hasn't posted to where I can make a payment, I don't think. And then my Venmo Visa Card, $41.09. I did make a $10.68 payment, but I haven't. The rest of it hasn't posted yet. So I am still spending money like there's no tomorrow, but my capsule wardrobe is almost finished. I do have a couple more things I want to get, which I do a lot this time of year just because everything I like and I prefer to wear, I like to do layers, and so the longer sleeved items have to happen now because that's when they're available. So I have just a couple more things to get. I do have some shoes to return, which I'm hoping to remember to do tomorrow. I meant to do it today, but today did not go the way I planned. And yeah, everything looks okay. I'm hoping to be too busy with work starting in October to shop, but I do have a hair appointment on the 22nd of October, which will be about $200. I do have a night away, hopefully, on the 29th. I want to go stay at a hotel nearby just to get away for the night. I haven't been away since 2019. But we'll have to see how that goes. I have offered to pay people or someone to take care of my dog while I'm gone, but still trying to figure that out. So I may not be able to stay away the night. I might have to just do like be gone a little bit longer. Anyway, so I have a couple things this month. The baby shower stuff is already taken care of as far as I know, which that's in 2 weeks. And then I do have a birthday to pay, birthday gift to pay for this month, and then I'll be taking that birthday person to lunch or dinner or whatever. So a couple expenses that way, but we'll be funding those tomorrow or tonight or whenever I do my budget. It'll probably be tomorrow. I don't think I have energy to do it tonight. Okay, thanks you guys for being here. I apologize for not being able to enunciate. I was going to do this video earlier today because I had the day off from work, but I ended up working this morning to do reports, and then I ended up staying online until 11, which was 3 hours longer than I meant to. And then I went to lunch with my dad, and then I stopped to get my flu shot and added my COVID one in there. And then I had to wait because there was a family ahead of me, so I waited which was fine. They had I got to chat with their kids. And so then when I got home, since I hadn't slept very well, I ended up taking a nap. And so, yeah, the day just did not go the way I planned. But that's okay. That's what life is about, right? My grand dog will be here tomorrow for the weekend. Her dad's getting ready to move, so I'm just watching her so they can finish packing up my future daughter-in-law's apartment. All right, you guys, take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for being here, and I will talk to you in my next video. Have a good night.